watching.
I think they should ban football. It's too dangerous.
No, I remember. It was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Good way to piss every American off.
Yeah, exactly. They need to get rid of football and
football and guns. Don't talk about banning football or guns
or golden retrievers.
Man,
we'll have all of Texas up here.
No, but I remember talking to my dad and my uncle, and we're, of course, I played in high school. My dad and my uncle had, a cup of coffee in college back in the day. And, and my dad was like, if I know what I know now about, getting hit in the head when you were a teenager, there's no way I'd have let you play football. Yeah. And I was like, really?
Them helmets didn't have no protection in them.
Like, I know it's never going to go away, but I actually feel pretty strongly that football shouldn't be a thing. Just like rugby shouldn't be a thing. I mean, it's going to be a thing, so it doesn't. My opinion doesn't matter. But
football is always going to.
It's always going to be here.
Look,
what about MMA, boxing?
No,
all that.
None of it.
Oh, okay. Look, so you're just anti-violent, sports. Period.
There's contact sports like basketball where the intent isn't to destroy somebody, and then where you still get contact.
Depends on which player you're talking about.
Yeah, but if you play basketball, contact's a part of it just because it's a part of the game.
Depending on your position, you get hit every play.
But if you hit somebody, you get thrown out of the game. You know what I mean? Like, you can still do it.
Right.
Football, it's part of it. In soccer, it's similar. You get a foul.
I would say most sports, now that I think about it, are high contact sports.
Not like even with all the safety rules they try to implement in football, it's still like I saw a legal hit and they had to throw the flag just because it was so violent.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I'm saying. Like
even basketball is super. I mean, believe me, I've had multiple. I literally just got back from almost like broke my ankle from playing basketball. Right, so I mean, it's super contact.
But probably was playing in some of them low cut basketball shoes.
Sure was.
I don't understand those.
They sure. Well, no, they were.
Yeah, when I saw Anthony Davis get hurt, I was like, if you don't get some high tops,
I don't understand those.
Mine
I know how people love the Kobe
Kobe's.
line.
I don't understand.
Man, I don't understand how people hooping those.
Not to play. I heard they're comfortable, but outside of that, no, there's no. Now I played in low tops. They weren't even basketball shoes, and in 5 minutes I rolled my ankle and my tendon popped.
I'll tell you this,
but
I've had terrible ankles, like injuries, rolls, whatever, sprains, and they've all happened in mid to high top shoes.
Really?
I've never had anything happen to me.
Your leg, was it taped? Your ankle was taped?
I can't play because it's too uncomfortable. So
yeah,
that's what it.
Thing is, every football player, anybody who's played on
that's
any
how
level,
you hurt your. Was it ACL or MCL?
Yeah, you hurt your ACL.
Both of them.
Playing in some Kyrie Irving's.
Yeah,
surprised it wasn't them Adidas that Derrick Rose had on it. I blame Adidas for him not being the generational player he's supposed to be.
Yeah,
but like every football player is somewhat crazy, and I include myself in that. But I broke from the craziness though, where I was like, 2 years, 2 major surgeries, I'm not doing this anymore. But the crazy thing is because the thing is, this is back when there was no concussion protocols. And they called it getting your bell rung. You might come out for a play or a series, but it wasn't nothing where you were done for the week.
Which is,
and at one point, if you'd have told me, "Hey, you can either have this concussion or you'll have your leg snapped in half," which is what happened, I was like, "I'll take the concussion." That's why football players are crazy people, because you're like, "I'm good."
Look, I get it. I get it. And basketball is absolutely a contact sport. I mean, I've broken my wrist too. I've broken my nose. I've broken ribs. I've
just jammed fingers.
I've done that too. But football,
it's jam fingers nasty.
Yeah, especially when it's cold. When you jam your finger playing football in the cold.
We've been playing basketball in the warm.
Yeah. But it's a whole different beast when that football hits your finger.
Oh yeah.
When it's cold outside.
I used to tell my brother when we used to play when we when we were kids and stuff, he would jam his finger and be like, "Hey, like as long as you jam that finger, it just means that you're gonna play better." He used to believe me.
Look at my fingers; they all like
they're all curved.
Hold on, did any of y'all see that? Remember when Will Smith did that movie Concussion? When he played that African doctor?
I never even watched it.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I watched it.
Was it any good?
It was all right. It was informative. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Like it brought up things that I didn't really know about as it pertains to football. So from that perspective, it was informative. But I mean, I wouldn't say it was a cinematic masterpiece at all.
Yeah, same. It was like, oh wow, this is like really. I think it was like awareness more than anything.
Will Smith was trying to win. He was trying to win an Oscar with that. He was like, Teddy Tooth.
Tell the truth.
Look,
like, calm down.
He trying to win one with this slave movie you got coming out, but it ain't gonna happen.
Emancipation.
Football is the reason why we have Herschel Walkers in the world.
He ain't that bad.
Man, is this true? So I heard this. I heard that Herschel. I didn't know how true this was. I couldn't put it past him. He said that he wanted to take a trip since they was offering trips to outer space. He wanted to go to the sun, and they told him, it's too hot. He's like, well, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna go at nighttime.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that. He didn't.
I don't even want to believe that's true about Herschel Walker.
I don't want, but it sounds.
I gotta Google it.
Sounds like you couldn't say this was crazy about it.
No,
I mean, I could see him saying that.
Look, after
there's
the
no way.
werewolves and vampire thing, I can't. Vampires are some cool people.
Is this a true story?
I've heard that, man.
Hold on, I'm looking this
That's
up.
why I was like, is that for real? Did he really say that?
There's no way.
Every time in Herschel Walker go to the sun.
There's no way this is true. Like, there's no way.
It can't be true, man. But it just.
Like I said,
I laughed for real when I heard it. I was like, yeah, right.
When he said they take their good air and send it over to China and we get their bad air.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, that's no, I can't find it. So
I'm not stupid. I'm going at nighttime.
Go at nighttime.
Why does that sound like something he would say though?
Because it does.
Because when you put it in line with the other things that we've seen him say on videotape,
right,
it makes all the sense in the world.
It does, man.